Part 1. Why Learning English is Worth the Effort. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about something really important. Why you shouldn't give up on learning English. I know it can be tough sometimes, but trust me, every moment you spend learning English is completely worth it. Let's begin by thinking about how English is all around us. It's the language of the internet, movies, music, and even business. Imagine how many doors you can open when you can speak and understand English well. Whether you want to travel, make new friends, find a better job, or even just watch your favorite shows without subtitles, learning English makes all of that possible. But here's the thing. It's okay if you struggle sometimes. Every person who has learned English, or any language, has faced challenges. What matters is not giving up even when things get tough. One of the most common reasons people give up is because they feel like they're not improving fast enough. It's easy to get frustrated when you feel like you're stuck or you make mistakes. But guess what? Mistakes are part of the process. The more mistakes you make, the more you're learning. It's like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. So even if you don't see immediate results, keep going. Every step forward counts. Learning a new language, especially English, is like solving a puzzle. You start with small pieces, like basic words and simple sentences, and then slowly you add more and more pieces. Over time, all those pieces fit together, and one day you'll realize that you can understand much more than you thought possible. So, take a deep breath, don't be too hard on yourself, and remember why you started this journey. Learning English is a skill that will open so many opportunities for you. It's worth the effort, and you have the power to succeed. Part 2. How to stay motivated in your English learning journey. Now that we understand how important it is to keep going, let's talk about how to stay motivated while learning English. We all know how easy it can be to lose motivation, especially when it feels like progress is slow. But the key to staying on track is to find ways to keep yourself excited and engaged in the learning process. One great way to stay motivated is by setting small, achievable goals. Instead of thinking about becoming fluent in English right away, focus on smaller milestones. For example, aim to learn 5 new words a day, or try to have a short conversation in English with a friend. These little wins will add up and keep you feeling proud of your progress. When you reach a goal, celebrate it. It'll remind you how far you've come and inspire you to keep going. Another way to keep your motivation high is to make learning fun. There are so many ways to practice English without it feeling like hard work. You can watch movies or TV shows in English, listen to music, play language learning games, or even read books and comics. The key is to make English a part of your everyday life, so it feels less like a task and more like something you enjoy. Also, don't forget the power of community. Surround yourself with people who support your goals. This could mean joining an English study group, following English learning channels on social media, or even just talking to friends who are also learning English. When you're part of a community, you can encourage each other and celebrate your progress together. Finally, always remember why you started. Whether it's to get a better job, travel the world, or connect with people from different cultures, keep your personal reasons in mind. Remind yourself of your dreams and how English will help you achieve them. Every time you face a challenge, think about the future opportunities that will open up when you're able to speak English confidently. Part 3. How to overcome common challenges in learning English. By now, you know why you should keep learning English and how to stay motivated. But what happens when you face obstacles? Well, every learner encounters challenges, and that's completely normal. The good news is that there are ways to overcome them. One of the biggest challenges is feeling afraid to make mistakes. A lot of people worry about sounding wrong or being judged when they speak or write in English. But guess what? Mistakes are your best teachers. The more you make, the more you learn. If you never try, you'll never improve. So, embrace mistakes as part of the journey. In fact, many native speakers also make mistakes every day. The key is to keep going, and with practice, you'll get better and more confident. Another challenge is feeling overwhelmed by all the new vocabulary and grammar. English has a lot of rules and exceptions, which can be confusing at first. But don't worry. Instead of trying to learn everything at once, break it down. Focus on the most important words and phrases for your daily life, and slowly build from there. You can use apps, flashcards, or even word lists to make learning fun and manageable. If you take it step by step, it won't feel as overwhelming. Sometimes learners also struggle with lack of time. Life can get busy, and finding time to study English can feel impossible. But you don't have to spend hours each day to improve. Even spending 10 to 20 minutes a day is enough to make progress over time. Try to fit English into your routine in small ways, like listening to a podcast while commuting or reading a short article during your break. The more consistent you are, even with small efforts, the faster you'll learn. Finally, remember that everyone learns at their own pace. It's easy to compare yourself to others, especially with social media making it look like everyone is learning faster. But your journey is unique to you. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your small victories. Just because someone else is ahead doesn't mean you're behind. You're moving forward, and that's what matters. And before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps me bring more content to you, and you'll get notified whenever I upload new videos. Keep learning, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next video.